Hi. Let's sit down for a moment and just talk. Because good morning, it is week 42 of the studio vlog, and let's just lie down for a moment. I have no idea if I'm in frame. Shall we take a look? I am very close to the frame. It's also just there, better, kind of. Oh well. So it's week 42, and yeah. Have you ever been in a situation where you have this problem and you wonder what you're doing wrong and you can't really fix it, and everything you do, it just doesn't really work, and then suddenly the answer comes to you and it is ridiculously stupid. So it turns out my microphone problems have been mostly due to settings that pop up in your face when you start recording. So yeah, that was pretty exciting to find out about yesterday. Exciting and a little bit annoying, but I guess that's what happens if you don't really think about what you're doing. The sound should be working a lot better in this vlog than it usually do. That's exciting. So anyway, it's Monday, start of week 42, and I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I had a really lovely one. Now it's just time to get on with stuff. Okay, let's put you down. Okay. Oh, that's actually pretty good framing when you regard the fact that I didn't even look at it. As said, I'm a better cameraman when I can't see the viewfinder, which is not a good thing. So yesterday I finished up the sketch for The Princess and the Pea that is going up today, and I think you can see it there. Way down here, and then the bed going all the way up into small. There we have the princess. Keep the ISO there. So that's the sketch. The first thing I'm gonna do when I'm finished recording this is basically just give it a big wash of darkness in the background, and then some dark-ish colors around, so it all has some sort of uniform depth. And then I've sketched out some icons for the Dungeons and Dragons class icon stickers. And yeah, the bard went up last week, and then we have for the druid down here. I don't think it's gonna be that much more involved, but I really do like where it's turning out to be heading. And then we have the monk, and I think I'm just gonna make all the little items on it in Instagram. What? All the little elements in Illustrator, and then put them around. See if I can't figure out something at least a little bit interesting. I've yet to play around with the ranger, but I do think I'm gonna be doing something like this, with the crossbow in the middle, and then a bow and a scimitar, I think. Last time I said that word out loud was back when I played Diablo. That's many years ago. I want to play some Diablo. Not now. I don't really know, because I want some arrows in here. I want some arrows in here as well, but for now I think that is just gonna be the basic sketch for that. because I have a very dense, let's do a very dense, what I need to do first and then second. So Princess and the Pea has to go up today, and then all of these, the 3 I have left, I have to send them off for sticker production this Wednesday. I did not realize that last week, and now I'm kind of panicking. But yeah, that's my own fault. I could also just move the deadline for getting them to print, but the thing is that it's actually quite a good time because this is today. This is when they have to go up, and this is the deadline for the Little Mermaid. No, the Little Match Girl. And if I push this deadline here to here, it's gonna fuck up the entirety of the Little Match Girl and my focus on that. And I can't really push it that much further because then I have to push it up here, and that's right on top of the Snow Queen. I think I might be able to put it on Wednesday, but I don't know. Right now, I kind of just want them over with, and I'm gonna regard that, since it's an arbitrary deadline that I set for myself on this, and I haven't told anyone but you. I think it's gonna be all right. I can just push the deadline if nothing really works, but right now it's just basically this. This has to be done soon-ish. Yeah, so that's the big story of the icons and their evil deadline. Evil deadline. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna be quite busy the next couple of days, but for now, I'm kind of basically just filled with some kind of weird energy. Like I'm both energetic and tired, and want to do all the things at the same time and not want to do anything at all. I hate when I can hear the autofocus clicking. Also, I just realized how gray everything looks. So I don't think I can set the white balance while it's running. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here and get on with my day, and yeah, exciting, I think. All right, it is now 3:45, and I have only just finished the first layer of this, the Princess and the Pea. Why is this taking so long? I really don't understand. But yeah, this is a part of the ugly face, and I don't think I'm gonna continue working on it for now. I'm just gonna go straight in with colored pencils because I may want to put in a bit more darkness of the dark blue on this area up here as well, around here, and then gradient it out a bit. Maybe put in another color for the panels behind the bed up against the wall. But yeah, otherwise I think I'm gonna call this the watercolor layer, ugly layer, done. I don't actually think I documented how it looked on the 2 others, but yeah, this is basically how far I get on the watercolor layer. I would like to show you. Yeah, I think we can see it on. Oh my god, I can't find it. There. Okay, I'm gonna put the microphone down so I can actually talk about point to what I mean. So here, that is colored pencils on this paper, It's quite smooth, but there's still a lot of structure in the paper. So there's a lot of white background showing through. And the watercolor layer is, please focus. The watercolor layer is mostly just to avoid those little white holes in the colored pencil layer. So and also to give some sort of semblance of depth. But yeah, that's basically it. I think I'm just gonna let the watercolors be for now, and move over to pencils when all of this is completely dry. This is still a bit moist. A couple of areas. Ledninger. Wires. God. Good morning. It's Wednesday. And my work area is a mess. Yesterday I worked on the Princess and the Pea illustration, and it was finished at around 9, I think, 9 maybe 10. Got everything put together and posted, so that was fine. An important thing I'm gonna have to change for next year if I want to do something like this again is to not count in weekends. Because that's basically what has been flunking up my flow the last couple of times. So yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Everything is a mess. So also excuse my my groggy voice. I woke up way too late, which again makes me weird and terrible and everything. So it's 11 and I haven't really gotten anything done apart from waking up and getting a couple of things sorted in the private area of my life. So today is the 13th. Tomorrow is the 14th, and that is the deadline for getting my second batch of stickers sent off to the printer. Thus far I've finished the Bard and I've finished the line art for the Druid, and then I'm gonna have to finish off the Monk and the Ranger today and tomorrow, preferably today, so that I can focus all of my energy on the Little Match Girl, which is the next fairy tale cover illustration. So yeah, it's a long day ahead, and I'm already late. So that's fun. It's 6 o'clock in the evening, and I have finished the Druid, uploaded that to Redbubble, and I've uploaded the stock from yesterday, and I've even finished the Monk. So next Monday I'm gonna be putting up the Monk for social media, and the Monday after that is gonna be the Ranger. So I think I'm gonna wait until next vlog to show that. I think I'm gonna get all of the class designs ready for sending off to the printer tomorrow, which is really nice, so I don't really have to think that much about that for now. There's just a few, well, there's one thing left on my to-do for today, and that is vlog editing from yesterday, which is what I suppose I'm gonna be doing now. I also kind of just want to wash out the watercolor pan and all the brushes so they're ready to go for tomorrow or Thursday. Thursday, I think, where I'm gonna do that. Well, paint again. Tomorrow, finish off the monk, finish off the ranger, make some sketches for the little match girl, and then Thursday start painting the first layer and maybe even start drawing the first layer. I don't know. I'm tired. Not really completely tired, but fairly tired. You know that I don't know how to explain it. I'm pretty awake brain-wise, but everything else is a little bit iffy. Maybe I want to go for a walk. What am I at? At the moment, I just hit 5,000 steps today. That means I still need 4,000 more. So, yeah, I think I need a walk. Also, just to clear my head. If you know Wheezy Waiter, he's doing a challenge at the moment that's no sugar, no alcohol, and no social media for a month. At least a month. He's probably extending that to the rest of the year, apparently. But one of the things he talked about in today's update video has been when it comes to no social media, he started reading more, and I want to do that as well. The thing is that when I go to bed, I usually put on a YouTube video and listen to that while I try to fall asleep, and if the video is not long enough, I don't get to fall asleep, and then I lay there until I put on another video, which makes me start all over again trying to fall asleep. So maybe I need to go to bed a little tiny bit earlier and just set aside 20-30 minutes to just sit and read. Also because one of the other reasons I want to read more, especially fiction, is it feels like I don't have a lot of ideas when it comes to drawing or sketching or anything like that. And I think I was a lot more creative with my sketching ideas when I was taking in a lot of fiction of different kinds. And I may want to create some more fan art, really, just because fiction is a great resource for idea generation and creating something from other people's ideas, and I really like that, and I should start doing that some more. Anyway, no one's been asking, but I've realized that before my little travel break, I was putting out avocado updates, and I want to show you the avocado tree for now. It's still not very tall, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Be right back. Look. Look at this baby. I don't have enough hands. I don't have enough hands for this. I don't really know how else to show it off, but that's the avocado tree for now, and it has been growing quite steadily, though it seemed to have fizzled out a tiny bit. So I don't know if it's lack of space in the pot or what it might be, but yeah, it doesn't seem to want to grow taller for now. But it's there, and it's still beautiful, and yeah, this is my baby. I made this. Well, I helped this exist. Yeah. I just want to give an update on the baby. Another thing though that I want to ask, if should I do a plant tour, because I have quite a few in the collection, so maybe it's something I want to do when it's becoming a bit warmer in the weather, when it's time to repot or uppot, or what it's called in English, and just take them from an end and talk a bit about them while I repot them one on one, one by one. So, yeah, tell me your thoughts if that's something you would find a tiny bit interesting. Maybe we could draw them. That's an idea. Anyway, I'll be getting to the editing, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed. So, see you tomorrow. Whoop. I am gonna be making this very short because we are gonna have to go outside in about 15 minutes for another routine test, and we'd prefer to be there on time, or at least within the time frame that we've booked. So, yeah, that means it's a 3:45, and I've just finished the last icon for the second round of my class designs and sent them off to be printed. And yeah, I've made the Redbubble postings, and I have made the social media posts, or I scheduled them, so I should not have to think about that until the time comes. However, I do have to manually activate the Redbubble postings. Anyway, that is basically out of my to-do until I have to create the postings on my own website for the stickers. So that's gonna be fun, and yeah, I'm really excited about getting these and seeing how they turned out. Shouldn't be that much different from the first round of stickers, but it's still really, really exciting. So that's where I'm at. So that's where I'm at. So that's where I am at the moment. Blah. Sounds, words. Now we have the routine test, and then I'm gonna come home and make some sketches for the little match girl. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm tired. I practically didn't sleep last night. I'm not really entirely sure what happened, but I just lay awake. So yeah, hopefully that means I can sleep tonight. Otherwise, I'm gonna be really sad. I guess that's my update for now. Wednesday in a nutshell. Also, I've realized that yesterday was Tuesday, which means Spotlight Hour in Pokemon Go, and I completely missed it. So I didn't get my what's it called? Indigo League hat Pikachu. Okay. Welcome to my brain. What? Hi. So it's Friday. We skipped a day. Well, I didn't skip a day. I skipped the day with filming because I just really wanted to get this started and going and get it to where it is now. It's been quite a mouthful of figuring out what to do with the little match girl, because it's just such a sad story. I think I may have found something that I really like. So yeah, I've just finished off the paint. Oh dear, the paint layer as you can see, and as you may be able to tell, I haven't actually cleaned up my palette before I went into this, but it worked out, kind of, so whatever. So I'm just gonna put everything away so we don't have a risk of messing everything up. So, oy, oy. So I thought I would try out something a bit different than just sitting and talking, and actually try and see if I can draw while talking. So this is an experiment. No studio vlog of mine is finished without some sort of experiment that can potentially fuck up the entire vlog. So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be interesting, but let's see. So this is, let's see if I have anything in frame. There we go. You can see how much the paper buckles, but yeah, that's fine. So this is basically the first and second layer of watercolor. This is basically the entire extent of what I do. There's a bit of darker shadows somewhere around. There's a bit of texturing, but otherwise I keep it fairly simple when it comes to the watercolor layer. Just because I can't be bothered to go further. I don't actually know where to start with this. I think I'm gonna go see if I can play a bit with the snow first. And for that I'm gonna be taking a white and just see if it does anything. It doesn't really. I can't really see anything. So that's fun. Nothing comes out of it. Alright, that's fine, I guess. I guess it does give it a bit more texture, but not really. One of the reasons I don't really paint or do anything while talking is I have a hard time figuring out what to say while doing other stuff. It's kind of like if like talking is in a completely different part of my brain. I guess that's one of the reasons why. The white didn't really do anything. Let's go on with her hair. Let's take a light brown and an orange and a darkish yellow. Have this ready. I guess another reason why I don't really like painting while talking is, oh dear, sorry, is because I like listening to stuff while I'm drawing, because otherwise, yeah, the bad thoughts are gonna enter my brain. I don't know. It's just I just really like listening to stuff while I'm working, and I have a really hard time. I can't talk while I'm listening to stuff because whatever I'm listening to, what they are saying, interferes with my words. I guess is why. And apparently I've already run out of stuff to talk about. That's another reason. I usually just end up drawing and not saying anything, but I guess I'm just gonna cut out a lot of stuff from this, I guess, just to get a bit more. It says supposed to be golden, but we also do want some differentiation in the depths of the hair color. So I'm just gonna take a very different pencil color to just play a bit around with the different dimensions. Let's do her face next. Need a sharp point for this part. That's one of the worst things about it. Just feels incredibly wasteful when you keep sharpening. Yeah, she has dark eyebrows, so what? Okay, and a bit of, what am I using? Would you even care? Ochre, burnt ochre for face. Just gonna go very light on the neck because I do have a small light source right in the middle, basically, of the face. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm succeeding in making her cute, or she's just, or if the entire story, part of the story, just completely shadows everything cute-ish about her, because it's so sad. Seriously, if you don't know this story, go look it up and keep a handkerchief ready for crying. There. And just to give some more depth blah, on the parts inside of her cloak, I'm just gonna use a completely different color. And then just to mix it in a bit, use the darker color on top, just so it doesn't stand out completely. So a thing I've learned about colored pencils is that you don't draw in lines, you draw in small circles. And while I'm not very good at keeping that in mind when I do draw, I usually draw very big circles, but that is not a good idea. The thing is, you want to avoid creating patterns in the way the pencil lays down on top of each other and itself on top of the paper. You want to avoid those lines, and you can do that by doing small circles. Well, it depends on what you want to do, but for a more even coat, circles is where it's at. So I guess this is just turning into me giving drawing tips, I guess. Oh dear. But to be honest, this is practically everything I've done since my last update. No, actually, that's not completely true. What I have also been doing is editing the vlog, and damn it, one of the things I want to do is edit it much more sequential. So what I filmed on Monday, I would like to get finished editing by the time it's Tuesday and so forth, so that I don't, as I tend to have happen, end up with an entire video that needs editing and creating on Friday, because I don't really have the time or the energy to do that. And it's been working quite well. I think this might be one of the vlogs that I'm actually most enjoying most, not just to make but also to watch. Another tip, if you want some really cool effects, I can only really get it to work in green, but I guess other colors might work the same way as well, is you have your lights, your middles, and your darks. And for the middles, you use the green one, but for your darks, you use blue, and for your lights, you use yellow. it just gives a very cool variation. Well, I do know why. I was about to say I don't know why, but actually I do know why, and that's because blue is already a dark color and yellow is already a light color. And if you use those for light and darks, well, of course, the effects are gonna be a lot more prominent. So yeah, about the vlogs. I think one of the things I talked about last vlog, last week, was about me not really being sure about the vlogs, like all of the things I want out of them seeming to be just what is keeping me from creating overall. And while I do still think it applies, I don't think it's the vlog in and of themselves that I'm growing tired with. It's my lack of skill in editing and in creating, and I guess that's one of the reasons why I wanted to try out this angle. Well, both this angle, and also this angle, simply because I don't know. There's so many things I want to do in the vlog, well, with the vlog and in the vlog, but I just really can't, due to different reasons. And yeah, sure, one of the reasons are that I have to get everything set up and ready to film, and it's kind of a drag and kind of annoying, and I wish everything was a bit more streamlined. But it's also the fact that when I do sit down to edit, I don't get out of it what I want. My editing skills are not good. I can edit something together that I like, but I need to use a lot more time on it. And all of the small things that I want to do in the vlogs, like small graphical details and stuff like that, it's things that I can't do in Premiere Pro, but I can do in After Effects. But I'm really not sure about how to do the workflow. So I guess it's more of, I guess it's just, okay, so my camera shut off recording while I was just verging into a very long tangent about this graph of improvement in painting. I'm gonna flash it up on the screen, and I'm not really gonna go too far into it because I tried explaining it in the video and I've tried to explain it now, but I think I have to sit down and really have a long hard think about how I want to explain it, because every single time I try, I don't know how to get the words out right, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I am currently, when it comes to my editing, in one of those green blobs with periods of frustrations, and that is basically because my technical skills is a lot lower than what I can see they can become, and I'm not yet sure how to evolve past that. So while I'm still figuring out how to raise my blue line, my technical skill, I'm gonna be in this frustration period. And yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna have to see if I can't explain this concept a lot better, maybe in a future video. Yeah, that's the tangent. Back to the drawing. Oh well, I don't know when it stopped filming, and I'm very sorry. Anyway, I think I've finished my my little girl here. So let's just put this there. Give it a little bit of fire. little bit more fire. More fire. If you have a way of putting in yellow where light reflects, everything just turns so much more moody. I guess that's one of the bad reasons for her hair to be golden, but whatever. I don't even know what I was talking about when I started going into the idea of skill levels evolving. So yeah, sorry about that. One of the really cool things about doing the watercolor layer first is that even though these rocks, well, these cobblestones and this dirt underneath is basically the same color, just using different colors of colored pencil on top of them gives them very different looks. As you can see probably on her shawl and her skirt. Yeah, I know I use different shading methods or different shading colors for them, but it's basically the same colors I've used for both. You can really see the difference. I also think it's quite evident on my the Princess and the Pea painting, because where I put in the very dark shadows, it's basically, it just looks a lot darker. Okay, so a lot of what I'm going through with the rest of the painting is basically repetition of what I've already talked about. I think I'm just gonna end it here with the voiceover or commentary. I guess it's commentary, and there's probably gonna be an update later at the very least, just to show how everything ended up looking and to sign off. So yeah, see you then. Hi. Okay, so it's still Friday and it's 4 minutes till 8. I can't even remember when I did the last update. I think it was, oh, that's a couple of hours ago. Anyway, I've finished the little match girl, the illustration, and this is the finished piece. I'm also gonna pop it up here, so it's finished. I have to learn to start these way earlier. The finished piece. I keep repeating myself. I have to keep this kind of short because I want to finish off the vlog and get that scheduled before the weekend starts. Because tomorrow is Community Day with Charmander, and I wasn't playing at around. Well, I had a break from playing at around the time when it was last time. Okay, words are starting to fumble again. So I have to get up relatively early, so to get ourselves ready, and we have a long trek in the forest out back, just to cozy around with that. So yeah, that's basically it. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you want to see more, you can subscribe, and if you want to make me happy, you can leave a like, or if you want to make me even happier, you can leave a comment. I think this whole spiel might become easier, at least I hope so. This time I made it all the way through without feeling like I needed to vomit. It's so silly. It's so stupid because you just kind of have to do it. I guess it comes with the territory. I don't know. Usually I leave a like if I like the video, or at the very least didn't hate it. Once in a while I press the like button as people are saying to leave a like, and it kind of weirds me out a little bit. Okay, I'm clearly quite tired, and I need to get finished with the vlog. So, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.